Now, I suspect that the next few weeks is going to entail some experimentation, have you all, with the recording process. And so if this video doesn't look consistent with the next video or the next video after that, or say the next several videos, don't be alarmed. I don't think you'll be alarmed anyway, but just understand and know that the only reason that'll be occurring is I'm playing around with different camera settings. So I'm going to record in a different picture profile, which I've customized all of these picture profiles to suit my preferences. So each time I record from today until say 1 to 2 weeks time, I'm going to try my best to use a different picture profile, a different handful of settings to kind of figure out and land upon my preferred video recording setup. So once I figure out my preference, I'll stick with that. But yeah, just expect these next few videos to look inconsistent in terms of the color and the I guess the depth of the shades and that sort of thing. But this video is going to be recorded in my customized picture profile 1, so we'll see how it looks. Just finished my first block of work, had a house evaluation this morning. So somebody came to value the place, and aside from that, yeah, first block of work done and dusted. I managed to squeeze in a 25-minute nap, which I normally can't do, but I definitely wanted to try do it because I had a terrible night's sleep last night. So I managed to squeeze that in because I had a cancelled consultation. And now it's time to prepare my first meal, and it's already nearly 4 p.m. So very late start to the day for food, but I'll still get all of my food in. So a bit of a change that I've made to my first meal of the day, and I'll give you a bit of a close up here. I might just do a bit of a B-roll, is I've switched from the mango and the blueberries to basically slow the overall gastric motility of this meal down because it is a pre-workout meal, not a post-workout meal. Post-workout, I'm trying to keep the glycemic load higher and the gastric emptying rate faster, so that is a little bit quicker digesting, but this one I want it to be a bit slower in digestion. So I swapped the mango out for fat-free Greek yogurt, so 150 grams of fat-free Greek yogurt instead of the 150 grams of mango. I've still got the 125 grams of blueberries. I've still got the flaxseed, hemp, chia seed mix on there just for some additional essential fatty acids and some fiber as well. So it's kind of like a bit of a different concoction. I've also got the cacao powder in there still. So I basically mixed the protein synergy, which is a protein powder I use by International Protein. It's a combination of several different types of protein, like you got albumin or egg white protein, you've got casein, whey concentrate, whey isolate, hydrolyzed whey, and I believe there's even some amino acids thrown in there. Not that it really matters, but it just gives you a broader spectrum of amino acids and a little bit more complexity to the digestion of the protein powder, so it's not as quickly absorbed and quickly processed as, say, a hydrolyzed whey. And it's also got digestive enzymes added to the formula, so it does digest quite well. So yeah, I've got 20 grams of that protein powder mixed through the 150 grams of fat-free Greek yogurt, 20 grams of cacao powder, and I've got the 125 grams of blueberries, a sprinkle of the flax hemp chia meal on top, and then a drizzle of honey, about 5 grams of honey, so not a lot. And then I'll make the powdered peanut butter as normal and have the rice cakes with the jam, honey, powdered peanut butter. So all in all, the carbs are still around 120 grams, but the protein's about, I want to say 55, 60 grams rather than 45 to 50. So it's a little bit higher in protein, and it's just overall going to digest a lot slower with the casein protein in the yogurt that's slowing the overall motility of the meal down. And just a little bit less volume too, which is ideal pre-training. I don't like to have a large volume of food sitting in my stomach when I train. It's pretty uncomfortable. But I'm still getting my 300 minimum grams of fruit per day. I'm still getting my 500 minimum grams of vegetables per day later in the day with my other meals. So yeah. secret with the powdered peanut butter is to not put too much water in, because there's a very fine line between turning it into a syrup versus keeping it as a powder or as a spread, not powder. Yeah. When it comes to rice cakes, I've got a very obsessive compulsive nature to want to pick out the thickest rice cakes. I don't know if anybody else does that. If you do that, let me know, because I'm kind of curious. As to how, I guess, obscure I am from the norm. Because I know it's not the norm to do that, but I mean, let's be real. Like, I'm not the norm because I do bodybuilding. You're not the norm because you, I'm guessing, do bodybuilding as well. Like, it's just I guess a kind of a characteristic that comes with the territory, right? Or a little bit OCD, or on the spectrum. Sounded Kiwi for a minute. On the spectrum, bruh. On the spectrum. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do bodybuilding. So it's one thing that I've noticed. I mean, I haven't really spoken about it much. I've mentioned it in passing here and there, but if you're not aware, I am autistic and I've got ADHD as well. But when I say autism, I mean, I'm not like and there's nothing wrong with that. I've got Asperger's, and the thing with autism is the autism spectrum, they just lump a bunch of kind of neurodivergent differences or inconsistencies, or I don't know what you'd call it, disorders if you want to, into one kind of lump sum umbrella. So not everybody who is autistic is the same, if that makes sense. Not the same way as everyone who is, say, for example, everyone who has ADHD is the same. Like, there's attention deficit disorder and there's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD and ADD. But if you're one or the other, you're kind of one or the other. It's like a two kind of condition scenario, whereas autism is kind of just like, yeah, there's a bunch of different things in here. You could be like high functioning autistic, like non-verbal autistic, and you could be just Asperger's, which is essentially associated with high functioning autism, which is what I am. So I don't have any, I mean, I have learning disabilities in the sense that I don't learn the same way as other people, but not to the detriment of my intellect or my IQ, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I realised that wasn't very interesting, but it was on the forefront of my mind, so I thought I'd speak about it. Anyway, I'll wrap this video up here for now. A little bit of a piece of advice: if you're looking to improve your pump, increase your pump in the gym when you're training, supplement with some Nattokinase. Now, it's got a host of proposed benefits: improving blood viscosity, helping manage hematocrit levels, red blood cell count, so not letting that get too out of hand. But one of the less spoken about benefits of it is it helps improve the pump indirectly by just essentially improving overall blood flow and circulation through the body. So I like to take that pre-workout. It's my noon supplement compartment, but obviously it's well past noon now, 4 p.m. Jeez. But I'm obviously eating my meal number 1 now and about to go train. So I'll pop these along with as 1.5 grams of fish oil. I've also got some berberine, and I've got some, magnesium and astragalus, or astragalus, however you want to call it, tomato. But yeah, that's what I take pre-workout. Now this might be the first working set. See how it feels. It's lighter than usual. Usually I do 65, but 60 should be fine. Bit of a change in the setup as well, just to have more stability. Definitely a warm-up set. Working set number 1.
Junior.